downloaded. Okay, there you go. And now let me see if I can share. Google Chrome, slide, share. Okay. Where's the,
I see your screen.
yeah, I'm trying to get it to be, okay, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna use it like this
Okay.
because the other one you guys can't see. Okay, so the project, the Orijin Project, we went through this one where I was telling you this is the farm for Mr. Jabot that we will be visiting also. We okay, that's the one. Okay, the opportunity to introduce to African continent where I was explaining why we're doing it. Hey, Micah.
Hey,
Hi, guys. This is Micah. The meeting is being recorded, so if you, I don't know if you
Hello.
want to have your screen on because it's recorded.
all right.
Okay. So yes, why we're doing this, first of all, the opportunity to be introduced to the African continent, number one, a moment to create space to reconnect with our African origin, the occasion to explore the mosaic of African culture that makes the backdrop of our ancestral identity, and a chance of a lifetime for adventure. And like I was explaining on this slide with Travel with a Purpose, that the goal eventually is to be able to sponsor Black and Brown children, well, children, teenagers, when young adults, when they graduate from high school to go to college, just like in the Jewish community where they offer them a trip to Israel. I want to start normalizing that where we can offer also our kids a trip to Africa, a trip to that continent, because before we were anything else, like Burna Boy, we were Africans. And traveling to Africa seems to be so unattainable to many. And we're trying to figure out ways in order to make it accessible for us to enjoy it. So, what is the process to join this? I'm just noticing it's not very clear. Attend the session. You guys are here. Um, request vacation time. If you need to request your vacation time, it's going to be from May 10th to May 25th. Secure your adventure deposit. So if you haven't given or made your deposit yet, make your deposit. It's $300 to secure the room. It doesn't matter which one, but just let me know which one it is that you want. Right now, out of the 3 room with balcony, 2 are already taken. So there's only 1 left. And yeah, and then book your flight. And the flights, we have different carriers. And this, I'm not in my room, I'm somewhere else and uncomfortable. There's different carriers that go to Rwanda. The ones that I'm more familiar with is Turkish Airline and United Airways. But I think Monokizel, you're saying that the Qatar Airway also.
Yeah, Qatar Way, Air Canada, they work in conjunction with Lufthansa.
Uh-huh.
Depends on what city you're coming from, but I know out of Miami,
Mm-hmm.
there are, I can take Lufthansa, Air Canada, Qatar, uh, Turkish, I think Turkish and United. There's
Mm-hmm.
several options, yeah.
Yeah, there's several options. Right now, I have to tell you guys the prices are going down. It's like Luana was said, this is so unpredictable. Already booked my ticket, and I was so happy. I'm like, this is a good price. And last night when I was checking, that's why I posted those screenshot to the group. I was checking last night, and the prices are going down. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, book it now, wait a little later. Only you will know with your budget, like what is it that you want to do, but the prices are lower. Like when I see a flight from Tampa to Rwanda for $600-700, that's a steal. That's really good. And I think there is one out of Miami that's 500, 499 or something like that. But the catch is that some of those flights are extremely long. The layover is 12, 18 hours. That's
Yeah,
the catch.
right.
Um, the flight that I booked, I have 3 layovers. It's going to be from Tampa to DC, DC to Brussels, and then Brussels to Kigali. But my layovers are literally like 1 hour in DC, 3 hours in Brussels. So within like 23 to 27 hours, I'm in Kigali. So it's very quick, even though there's a lot of stops. So that's the thing. Sometimes the price is lower, but the layovers are longer. And this is the house that we are going to stay in. This house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, they baptized it La Maison d'Haïti. It is the Haiti Rwanda Initiative that literally is managing this house. We're renting it, and ASC is part of it also. If you don't know ASC, that's Rom's company, because they have a contract in Rwanda to upgrade some of the schools there. Um, and let me see what's included in the package. Everybody saw the email, right? You guys were able to open the document.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Where there's the different packages. It varies between 1,200 and 1,540, I believe. It depends on the room, and it depends if it's single occupancy or double occupancy. Each room has one queen size bed. So if it's double occupancy, it's somebody that you have to be comfortable, sharing a bed with, or you can have single occupancy. I'm leaving the room upstairs. I'm taking right now, my room that I reserve is downstairs so that I can leave the room upstairs for whoever wants to be upstairs. There are 5 rooms upstairs and 2 rooms that's downstairs, and each room is a suite, so it comes with its own bathroom. When you book, I broke it down in daily prices because it's for 14 days, but like Ahavonstila was saying, I may be in London and I may come in like maybe 5 days only. So I'm not gonna charge her 14 days if she's only gonna be there 5 days. So I prorated. So that's why I broke it down per day. And in that price per day, you get accommodation. So you get the room. It's access to the house actually, because it's not just the room. The room has living room, dining room, kitchen, and the gardens in the front and in the back. And we've asked the owner to put an outdoor table also. Last year, I would take my coffee outside every morning. There was no table. I would just sit on the ground. I was fine with that. But I know that that's not me. There's other people coming. So we asked to have tables and chairs for the back patio. And we also requested for hooks to be installed so that we can bring our mosquito nets also. Because I had a room with a balcony and I loved sleeping with the door open. They don't have mosquito, what do you call that?
Screens.
Yeah, screens. So mosquitoes came in. So they ate the shit out of me the first few days. And then when we put the plug-in thingy to kill the bugs, that made me sick. So I preferred not having it. So definitely we're like a mosquito net is a good idea. Yellow fever is not prevalent in Rwanda. So you are not required to have a yellow fever vaccine to enter Rwanda. If you do want to travel between, yes, if you want to travel to Kenya or if you want to travel to other country outside of Rwanda, they will require you to have the yellow fever vaccine though. In the package also, there's the pickup at the airport, so pick up and drop off. So you don't have to worry about that. There is 1 meal per day also that's included in this package. Transportation, when we're going to go to the different sites that we're going to visit, the transportation and the guides, it's included in the price, and access to the activities. Now, when we get there, some activities, like when we're going to go to the memorial, the Genocide Memorial, you don't have to pay, it's free. But what is requested is a donation at the end. Whatever you want to give, it's a donation. But there's others, like when we're going to go visit the ranch, access to the ranch itself, you don't have to pay for access. So if you want to really, and it's beautiful, it's on top of the mountain. You want to just relax, decompress, just shoot the breeze. There's a restaurant there too. You can, but if you want to go horseback riding, then that will be on you for the expense because they have various activities and it's a la carte. So you pick and choose. You can. We're probably gonna go to the ranch twice because there's ATV there. There is. Thank you. There's ATV, there's horseback riding, there's zip lining there. And so that means that I would not recommend doing all of the activities in one day. Your back will be screaming. The horseback riding is a full hour. I think there's a 30 minutes, but the 30 minutes are really not worth it. 1 hour, and we go in the mountain, in the eucalyptus forest. It's beautiful. What's not included in the price is, of course, flight, the price for your plane tickets, optional excursion. So if there's anything else that you want to do outside of what we have planned to do, of course, it's not included. Transportation during free time, it depends. If you say, you know what, I would like to drive to Lake Kivu, which is like 4 hours away, and this is not something that's planned in the itinerary, so of course it's not going to be included. But if you're saying, I'd like to go to the grocery store and Juma or Prosper are there, like, can you drive me there? Like, it's not going to be a fuss. Of course they will. It's not a problem. The visa is not included in the price also. For Americans, you can apply online for e-visa or at point of entry. So when you get to Kigali at the airport, when you go through custom, they will give you a 30-day visa um, for Rwanda, and it is $50 for Americans. Vaccine, medicine, of course, it's not included. Alcohol beverages, it's not included. But like last time, what we did when we went shopping, we got ourselves a couple of bottles of wine, and so it was in the house. Souvenirs and additional outside meals. Now, for the 1 meal a day, what happened is that we were gonna have somebody come in the house and prepare meals for us. But Andy did not have a good experience the last time that they did that. And he said, I would rather wait until we find somebody who actually either is a chef or is more familiar with, I don't want to say international cooking, but I don't know. The last time it was not a good experience. So since it's really affordable there, and we're gonna be out almost every day, the one time that we're out, we're gonna eat out. That's gonna be covered. When we're in the house, we can shop. I know I'm gonna be shopping definitely and getting fruits, vegetables. There's gonna be things. It's like a communal house. The kitchen is open to everybody. It's not gonna be I bought these oranges, it's for me only. When I buy them, it'll be like for everybody. So it's not like you're gonna be restricted in anything. We're gonna get gallons of water because it is not recommended to drink the water there. So we have gallons of water lined up. You can take one to your room if you want to, and there'll be gallons in the kitchen to drink, to cook, to do whatever. So it's fine for showering, but drinking, it's not recommended. And those are the places that we have lined up. Of course, relax and enjoy. Yes, we have to take the time to slow down. Okay, when we get this is not like a tour like you would get at I don't know, AAA, and you book a tour and then they have you, almost on a timer and everything. It's very laid back because also the point of us going there is to decompress, to relax, to take in the scenery, the smell, the temperature, the people, the community. We're gonna mix in with everybody. We're gonna go see some sights, but it's not like it's, you know, um, like I said, you're on a timer. It'll be like, okay, today let's go to, the first thing that I know I put on the list is the Kigali Genocide Memorial because it is a must to see before we begin anything so that you can really understand the context of this country and how far it came from the tragedy of 1994. After that, I mean, if you guys want to go to the farm first, before going to the ranch, okay, there's going to be a consensus, but it's not like, okay, 3:05 we have to be at the ranch. 6:30 we have to be at Kingfish Resort. No, it's not going to be like that. So on the document that I emailed you guys, all the ones that had websites, I put links to it so that you can go see actually, and visit their website and see where we're gonna go. The ecotourism farm, that doesn't have a link because that's I won't say our neighbor, it's Mr. Jabot that has his farm. That's a 24 acre that he wants to do ecotourism and develop it there. We're gonna go visit that place. It's beautiful. That was the highlight for me, honestly, when I went the last time. Inema Art Center, it's a group of young entrepreneurs that are in the art district, and we're going to tour that area. The Sanga Ranch, Fazenda Sanga Ranch, that's where we're going to go. We're probably going to go twice there because there's horseback riding available. There's a restaurant there. We definitely going to sit and eat and relax. There is ATV there. There's zip lining there. So we're definitely just going to go and chill. Then there's Kingfish Resort, which is another place to just eat, decompress, relax, little boat ride, and just taking the breeze. And then some cultural presentation. We're probably going to go to Hotel des Mille Collines, sorry, which is the hotel where during the genocide, a lot of people find refuge there. And it became, it's like a staple in Kigali. And they have a cultural presentation that they do on Fridays. So we're going to end up going there. Serena Spa Experience. Definitely want you guys to experience that because the last time I went, I don't know if the prices went up, but they can't go that high up. For $55, we got a whole spa experience. So that means you go in, you get the massage, you get the jacuzzi, you get the facial. I mean, a full package spa. And I would recommend we do that after the horseback riding so that we can get our back massage after that. And of course, we're gonna go, shopping in the different areas where they're shopping and dining. We're gonna take in and experience the different restaurants and place that we can eat in Kigali. And of course, I have to say thank you, Micah, you're there. Some of our partners, Lobey, ESC, the Haitian American Alliance, and also the Haiti Rwanda Initiative, which I added, but it's not there. Let's see. Any questions? I know there's other stuff that I wrote that I didn't want. The temperature, average, Kigali is between 61 and 78 degrees, so it's cool almost year long. Very rarely does it go high 80s, so bring a light jacket. It's not 80, 90 degrees where you're baking. It's not. It's very cool. It's a mountainous country, so it gets cool in the evening. The language there, it's Kinyarwanda, and they speak English also and French as well because they were colonized by the French, so that was a heritage that stayed there, even though it is not looked upon as positive. If you go there and you think, oh, let me just speak French and they'll understand me and then that gives me status. No, they'll look at you sideways like, oh, you're one of those. So they are more encouraged to speak English and will be much more welcoming to somebody speaking English than to somebody that comes and speaks French to them because it kind of bring back bad memories. It's kind of like Vietnam and the French. They don't have good memories with colonialism and French. The currency there is the Rwandan franc, which is, I believe, 1,000 or 10,000 for a dollar, a US dollar. Um, the banks there, when I went the last time, I used the ATM there because I didn't feel comfortable traveling with large amount of cash. So I had about $200 US, and when I needed extra money, I went to the ATM. Juma just drove me to the bank, and I got my cash from the ATM. If you do travel with cash, Juma will go to the exchange centers, and he goes and does the exchange because if they see a foreigner, they tend to want to charge us a little extra fee. So Juma goes and he does the exchange for us. What else? Well, what else? What do you guys? What questions do you have?
You
Do
mentioned,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you mentioned that the visa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I don't apply here online, I say I wait until I get there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a quick process?
Yes, it is. It literally takes 5 minutes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I didn't apply. I didn't even, the last time I went, I was really like, it was, you want to come? Yes. And I didn't think about anything. I didn't ask no question. I just jumped on the plane and went. And it's when I got there that was like, ooh, visa. Like, was I supposed to apply for a visa? And my luck is that for a Canadian, because we're part of the Commonwealth, there is no visa. It's an open visa. But for Americans, right there at the point of entry, Andy, Rhodia, all of them, they just like 5 minutes, $50, and it's 30 days.
Okay.
You were gonna
Do
say
we
something?
need, yeah, do we need to carry cash or?
You don't have to. It's always a good idea to have at least 100 in your pocket just in case something happened, like the ATM is down or something like that. But you don't have to carry cash. You can use your credit card there, Visa, MasterCard. It's accepted. It all depends on your credit card company, the interest they charge you, and the rate that they charge you for international transaction. Because I found out fast enough that my card, my master, they were charging me an arm and a leg. It was cheaper for me to withdraw money at the ATM than to purchase with my credit card.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it I know some countries it's illegal for to use, let's say, American currency. You must use the local currency.
No,
So
it's not illegal in Rwanda. There are certain places, actually, they if you're going to use American currency, pardon me, I believe that they only take $100 bills. They don't encourage, actually they don't encourage it, but it's not because it's illegal, they just don't encourage it. And if it's $100 bill that you're going to use, they it has to be, I believe, 2018 and up. Like you cannot have an old 2015 um um $100 bill. So
okay,
if you're gonna bring cash, go to your bank and let them know I'm going to Rwanda and I need new bills. Like I cannot have like old money. I need to have currency that's updated, that's like 2018 and up. I would say give me just new money.
Okay. Oh, hi. Hey, I'm joining late.
Okay. Who's hey, I'm joining late. Oh,
Oh, it's me,
Francesca. Oh,
Francesca.
okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
uh
no,
you missed half of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask your questions.
Oh, no, I don't have any questions as for now. If anything, I'll recap with you later if I need to. So you
Okay.
can,
Okay.
yeah. You
And
can,
this meeting I recorded it, so I'm gonna
okay.
post it also. So that way if anybody has, question or did not get to see it, or if anybody comes on board afterward, I can just refer them to the link and they can see the meeting. What else with it?
what about COVID? I see different things regarding COVID
Yeah.
requirement.
COVID requirement. It is no longer required to show proof of a test, PCR, or I don't remember the other one what it was, but it's not
Mhm.
required. As far as vaccination, I believe that it is no longer required. I found a site that said no, it is not required because we do not have to fill out the locator form anymore to enter Rwanda. So that means if you don't fill out the locator form, they're not asking for the vaccine. When I went on the Rwanda embassy site, they're not clear with it. Like the test, they said very clear, it's no, not required. Vaccine, they doodle around the pot, basically. They're like, it's a case of you don't have to fill the locator form anymore. So I believe that you don't need the vaccine to enter Rwanda. If you wanna to be 100% sure, I would suggest calling the embassy to see what they say. But everything else that I've read points towards you don't need to show proof of vaccination anymore.
Okay.
Shashu,
Oui, yes.
you mentioned mosquitoes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so would you recommend we bring cutters for the for the mosquitoes, as well as should we get a mosquiteer for our
Mosquito
bed?
net? Yes, yes. That's why, yeah, we asked them to put hooks so that we
Okay.
can bring mosquito nets.
And what size are the beds you were
They're
saying?
queen size.
Queen size. Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
Okay. If you don't sleep with the window open, I believe it's not a problem. I slept with the window open, with the door open, because I had a balcony. I wanted to just enjoy the breeze. Well, I enjoyed
Right.
the breeze and the mosquitoes too. Yeah.
No, the house doesn't have AC. I mean, just have. I mean, if you sleep with the windows closed, it's not.
It's cool because the
It's
It's
temperature,
cool. Okay.
It's
yeah,
cool.
the
All right.
temperature is cool there. It's not hot. And
Okay.
there's always a cross breeze.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
Uh,
Let me
okay.
see if there's anything else that crossed my mind. Oh, adapters for electric outlets.
Oh.
Yes, it's 230 volts in Africa, and they sell those adapters because for us it's 120. They sell them on Amazon. I bought about two of them the last time. They're not expensive, so
No,
that
I have a few.
yeah, so that way you can plug in, all your stuff, your computer, your laptop, not computer, laptop, and charge your phone and all of that.
230 volts, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
And let me see what else. What else? Anything that crosses your mind? I would say bring casual clothes. You can bring like one really nice outfit because when we go to Hotel des Mille Collines, it's more, it's not formal, but it's a little bit more uppity as far as the setting. Um, the nightlife, I really did not get to experience the last time because I was not interested. So I can't really tell you how the nightlife is. I know that Andy was saying we need to go out next time and check out the nightlife. So, that's probably something that's going to be added like one night, like let's go out or something like that. But bring casual clothes, bring a light jacket because it does get cool. It's in the mountain. Um, there is, it's mostly Christian and Muslim there, but there is no really restriction as far as dressing. It's just common sense. Like when I go to the market, I went to the market there, the farmers market. Well, of course, I'm not going to go with shorts and a tank top because it would be highly disrespectful and they would just harass me. So, it's jeans. Um, Women don't have to wear a hijab, head covering, none of that. You can just dress normally. They will spot us very quickly if they see us with shorts because their people don't really wear shorts. It's,
Well,
they wear, jeans, pants, I mean, Bermudas, but the short shorts, uh, not really. So it's really, bring stuff that's a little bit more neutral. And bring a bathing suit. The last time I did not bring my bathing suit. There is no beach in Rwanda. There is because it's inland. But when we go to the spa, you have access to the pool and to the jacuzzi and all that. I didn't bring my bathing suit, so that had to cut my experience in half. And half of the stuff I couldn't do. And they do have beautiful lakes there, so we may end up going to like when we go to Kingfisher Resort. There is lake there, and there's also a pool there. So do bring your bathing suit.
Okay.
Anything else? I can't wait. I can't wait. I just let me stop sharing. I am so excited about this and just knowing that I want this to get like bigger and bring more people uh so that they get to experience this because I was looking at other tours and it's like for 7 to 9 days and it's like 3, 4 grand. And I'm like, see, that's why they make it look like we can't, it's too expensive. We can't do it when it's possible. And I guarantee you guys are gonna have fun. You're gonna come out with a totally different experience. It's something else. It's something else when you're there and you get to go back. And for me, I just realized that I thought it was I'm the first one of my generation to go back, but no, that's not true. My aunt went back. She just did not make a fuss about it. But to just think of being the first one to go back to the continent in about 400 years, it's also an emotional experience. And then you experience how beautiful it is and the stereotypes just drop, you know.
Yeah, I think also the good thing is I think that's one of the best countries right now in
Hmm.
Africa, right? So
Yes, it is. It's very stable there.
yeah.
They really turned around and they are growing as far as they're starting to be the leader. They're starting to leave Kenya behind because Kenya was leading for a minute and now they're taking the forefront as far as technology, real estate, all of that good stuff. And it is very easy to do business in Rwanda because they want to attract business. So their process in order to incorporate there, if let's say you want to open a business there, it's not difficult. It's actually probably easier than to do it in the States. But that is if you have the prospect of doing business there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, did
Anything
we
else?
lose Shashi? Shashi's still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, somebody went on.
I'm still here.
Again, I wanted to say thank you so much. What you're doing is really making a positive impact on us. And thank you so much.
You're
It is a
welcome.
beautiful thing that you are doing. And many blessings is going to come to you from what you're doing because you're not doing it just for yourself.
No,
You are sharing this with so many, and I believe that this is going to take a life of its own. We're just at
I
the
hope so.
beginning. This is
You,
just the tip of the iceberg.
yes, you guys are the inaugural group for the Project Origin,
And then you have our full support. You have our full support with what you're doing
oh,
because
thank you.
it's very beautiful. It's
Thank you.
beautiful. And
Thank
you're
you.
so beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna stop the recording.